Hello, as General President, I'm constantly looking for ways to get our members home from work safely every day. As managers and agents of your own locals, you must strive to do the same thing. At the international level, when I first became General President, I added safety directors' duties to 3 regional directors' job descriptions. I then selected Mike Langer to be a full-time Director of Safety and just recently appointed Randy Storr to be Assistant Director of Safety. I am committed to finding a solution to eliminating these fatalities and serious accidents in our industry.
Unfortunately, I've done it more than I should have. I've done modernization for 20 years, and I knew it was the wrong thing to do. But you're in a hurry, you want to get the job turned over, and everybody's looking at you, and you got to get the job done. But it wasn't worth the shortcut. It should have been done the right way. We should have stopped the car. We should have done it manually on inspection speed, checked it, but I was in a hurry. And it happened so fast that I didn't even know it. I still don't have memory of it. It's one of those things where that split-second decision was just the wrong one to make. And I knew better. That's the problem the worst problem I've got with it is that I knew better. After they carried me out of the room, took me to the hospital, and I found out later on, because I really have very little memory of it, is the injuries that I sustained were a lot more extensive than at first I thought. My head was split open here. I lost front teeth because it slammed me into the floor, and as you see, 2.5, almost 3 fingers are gone. They were more worried about my head injury than they were about my hand because of where it happened. I was in very bad shape. I barely made it through.
As I stand here today to welcome you to our IUEC Member Memorial, I stand here with conflicted emotions because no one should ever die on the job. No one should ever sacrifice their life trying to earn a living, building a life for their family, plying a trade they love. Certainly, we should not be standing here in front of over 300 names on the wall around us. That, to me, is more than I can wrap my head around.
And I remember reaching out and holding her hand and telling her I was sorry, because I knew that I had just really screwed up her life and made her life so much harder in so many ways. I mean, I didn't know how many ways at that time. And if anything comes out of this accident, and if anything comes out of us being here today, I don't want anybody to ever have to look in their spouse's face and tell them I'm sorry for something like this. It's awful. The price is really high. I know as somebody who's done this business for over 18 years, actually I've been with Otis for over 19 years now, and I can replay events in those 19 years that there were times when we did something, I did something, or I did something as a repair team, I did something as a repair mechanic, that afterwards I went, ooh, we didn't do this, that, or the other thing. We were kind of lucky. We could have had a problem. So, you know, it's, doggone it, you put that green shirt on, brother, you better put on the old safety attitude with it, or someplace along the line you're going to pay. And the price is high. The price can be real high.
I extend the warmest of welcomes to all the family members of those we lost on the job. Your strength is truly awe-inspiring. These brothers and sisters who gave their life had families who loved them and union brothers and sisters who loved them, and they were highly dedicated. highly talented elevator constructors. These were people who valued life, valued being at the top of their profession. I know this because I have personal friends whose names are on these walls. So the fact that we are here today could make us all angry about too many lives being taken too soon. But I hope you will join me in seeing things through a different set of lenses. I hope you will join me in making the memory of those we've lost be a blessing. While we know we can't reverse the hands of time, what we can do is use their blessed memory as a guiding light for generations to come. As a driving force to continue to improve job site safety for all IUEC members, indeed for the construction industry as a whole. One thing I could promise you for sure, that these 309 members did not die in vain. I hope all of you know that what we have learned from them has gone on to save countless lives.
I definitely look differently at safety now. It's always been high priority. Now it's #1 priority. As soon as I walk into a job, I'm immediately looking for issues or problems or seeing someone else maybe in a situation where they shouldn't be. And now I have become almost hypersensitive to safety and making sure that everybody's okay, not just myself. I'm not worried about just me. It's about everybody else. We all have to be safety masters. We all have to watch out for each other. You see somebody else doing something wrong, stop and tell them. Don't hesitate. Don't be a witness. Just stop them. That's really the best thing we can all do, is watch out for each other. Because recently I have seen other people doing something that I thought was less than safe. And I've totally stopped them and said, wait, you got to do this another way. I don't care what we have to do, but we have to do it different because it's not right. So I have become much more sensitive to safety than ever before. And I hope you guys do too.
Through improved safety equipment, through safer job site procedures, your loved ones are protecting our members each and every day on the job. Every inch of this memorial was designed with intention. From the strength of the solid walls, which represent the strength of the union and our brotherhood and sisterhood, to the twists in the benches around the memorial, which symbolize the way in which a family's life is turned upside down, the passing of a loved one. To the bricks beneath your feet, bearing the loving words from our local union, members and IUEC friends that can be thought of as support to help carry you through life. And most of all, this memorial was built to last so that the generations and generations to come will always know the names on these walls. We are honored to have all of you here today, the IUEC Member Memorial. Your memorial. I hope this memorial helps you feel even more connected to your loved one, and I hope it brings you peace to be here today, surrounded by your union family.